Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So hear me. I woke up one morning and very clearly in my spirit the song It's Over Now. It's over now. I feel like I can make it. The storm is out over now. No more cloudy days. They are all gone away. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. Okay. It's a song by Kirk Franklin and a choir. But you need to understand that whatever storm that you felt like you were going through, just like the story of Job, God is not letting me put away the story of Job just yet. But just like Job, you need to understand that Job went through many tests, many trials, many tribulation. Okay. He went through the wilderness, okay, basically, and he was going through a storm, and basically there was a point where his storm was over. It came to an end. God spoke, and God made him prosperous again, and God gave him twice as much that as he had before. Okay, so you need to understand that your storm is over. Okay, and I know I may sound redundant, but I'm just giving you what I get. Okay, the storm is over. No more cloudy days. Sunshiny days for you guys. Sunshiny days for you. But I want to even add this in Job, where it was saying one messenger came to Job, and while he was still speaking, another messenger came to him, basically giving him bad news. So it was one bad news after the other, bad news after the other, bad news after the other, bad news. Okay, so one bad news came before he was able to process the first bad news. Okay, and I'm telling you, if you felt like that's how your season was, where it was just one thing after the other, after the other, after the other, this is what God says. He's going to flip that thing, guys. He's going to flip it and reverse it. Okay. Flip it and reverse it. Okay, listen. Super funny. He's going to flip that thing around. He's going to reverse it. So just like how you were getting one bad news after the other bad news after the other bad news, listen, honey, you're going to get one good news after the other good news after the other good news after the other good news. Before you're able to process one good news, you'll get another good news. Before you're able to process the other news, there will be another messenger sending you another good news. And then there will be another messenger. And then there will be an email. And then there will be a mail. And UPS is dropping off something. And somebody's knocking at your door. And something... One good news after the other good news. Listen, I posted a message a few months ago that the blessing will be overwhelming. Listen, the blessing will be overwhelming, okay? That's why, just like a baby, guys, just like a baby, you set up the baby's room before the baby comes, right? Why? Because the blessing comes with its own responsibility. Okay, just imagine if you didn't take care of the baby's room, you're holding on to the baby. When the blessing comes, you're holding on to the blessing while you're fixing up the crib. You can't do that. You can't do that. So that's why in the waiting, guys, in the waiting, that's when you take care of all the stuff. That's when you prepare for the blessing. In the waiting is when you prepare for the blessing, because when the blessing comes, not only will it be overwhelming because it's one good news after the other good news, but the blessing comes with its own responsibility, okay? But I'm telling you, God is going to flip it and reverse it. And I'm telling you, one good news after the other good news after the other good news, you are going to be overwhelmed, okay? You're going to be overwhelmed. Remember, I told you this. All right, guys, take care.